morning. Nice to see you here again. This is day number 4. Are you happy about that? I'm happy, but I'm also sad because I'll only get to see you one more day, and I so appreciate you coming. It is so important that you come and visit with us each day. So we're really thankful for that. That's a true blessing for you and your family and your friends. So today we have another experiment. It's kind of an interesting one. It's a little different. And well, but first, how about our friend? Do we have a friend? I think we do. Let me see. Who? Oh yeah. Does that give you a hint? Or yeah, you got it right. It's Finn. We got Finn today. Finn is a trout fish. Of all people to be in Imagination Station, we got a fish. And in this one, Finn, we're going to talk about his teeth. And boy, I mean to tell you, this is really going to take a lot of your imagination, but I am hearing stories about how much imagination you young people have and how you're doing so well at this. We're just amazed and so happy that you're coming every day and paying attention and using your imagination. That is great. So, we're talking about living forever. Now, forever is a long time. But first, we're going to talk about Finn's teeth. So, the question, when I talked to Finn, the question was, does his teeth, are they uppers, lowers, or upper and lowers? In other words, does he have upper teeth, lower teeth, or does he have teeth both upper and lower? Of course, now let me just ask you. I'll bet you, what kind of teeth do you have? I hope they're good. I hope you brush your teeth every day, by the way. But uppers and lowers, is that what you got? Well, let's just see what you think about Finn, the trout. So we're going to pause a little bit here, and you think about whether it's upper, lower teeth, or both upper and lower. Okay, you're back. The answer is upper teeth. That's all he's got. Upper teeth. That's Finn, upper teeth. Well, you did good on that one. You did good. I'm thinking your imagination is ready for class number 5. That's going to be after this one. This is 4, and the next one will be 5, and I think you're ready. But we're going to finish this one first. So, let's talk a little bit about our experiment and what we're going to talk about today, because you had a nice Bible story about the Last Supper and a trial and a crucifixion, and Jesus died on the cross, and that's a sad and serious thing, and we have fun here at this station, but sometimes life is what it is, and sometimes we have sad things happen. But this sad thing has a very happy ending. And that's kind of hard to understand sometimes, but we have a resurrection, or Jesus comes back to life. He's resurrected. And today we have something that's called perpetual papers. Now, that's kind of a complicated thing, the word perpetual. Does anybody out there know what the word perpetual means? Does anybody know? I don't hear anybody saying, oh, wait a minute, I think I hear the voice. Oh, the voice knows. The voice knows what perpetual means. Let's see. Oh, means continually, going on forever, everlasting, never stopping. Ooh, perpetual, that sounds good. Well, today our experiment is, we call it the perpetual papers because, well, wait a minute, I better give you a chance to go and get your papers. So let's just pause for a minute, and you go get your Ziploc bag, and in there will be this thing, a little card like this. Now you go, well, that doesn't look like much, but it's pretty interesting. And it's called perpetual paper. So you go get your bag with this in it, and then we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. Did you get your bag? And in your bag, you should have one of these. I'll put mine in the bag, and then now we take it out of the bag. And here it is, and you go, oh my, that's kind of a funny thing. It's called the perpetual papers because as we open it, it keeps opening up to different things. It's really kind of cool. Maybe you can figure out how it's done and maybe even make one. But this one is already ready for you to go. So we look at page 1, the front page. Now this is where you want to start, because if you look at the back page, it won't work right. So it should be, Ramsey should be right on the front, because why? Ramsey was what? Day 1. He was day 1, and Jesus helps us do hard things. So down here it says, right here in this blank spot, it says, draw a hard thing Jesus helped you do. When you go, oh my, well, let me see. Now for me, I put in here, and I didn't draw because I'm not a very good drawer, so I wrote something. I went, be apart from my family when I was in the Vietnam War in February of 68 and 69. That was a hard, long time for me. Now you may have something else, and you can write it or you can draw it. Maybe it's like mowing the grass, so you draw some grass and a lawnmower. Or maybe it's, oh dear, doing the dishes for Mom. Oh, that is the hardest thing ever. So you might draw some dishes. You get the idea, and I'm sure you'll come up with some good ideas. And you'll get a chance to fill it in later. Now, the next step is, look how it does here. This is the front, and I do like this, and it opens up to this. And then you take a look, and you go, oh, Jesus' power gives me hope. Well, that's day number 2. You go, oh, okay. Then right here in the blank spot, right there, it says, write or draw a note to Jesus, thanking him for giving you hope. Well, now that's a nice thing. So here's what I wrote. Thank you, Jesus, for hope. And I drew a little heart. Then over here I said, hope for loving my family, loving good friends, nice home, loving wife, and loving God. And I also added Nate and Catherine because they gave me a lot of hope too. So there you go. That's that page. Now you got to figure out, okay, what do I do now? It's not doing anything. Because if I do this, I'm back to Ramsey. So if I put it back this way, but look at here. Oh, it goes that way. Well, now isn't that something? Now I've got a cross. This side, Jesus' power helps us be bold. Ah, day number 3. And right here, there's a little bubble that says, and it's blank here and here, and it says, tell about a time when you were bold. When were you bold? And it's better not to put in there when I yelled at my baby brother. That's not a good bold. We want a nice bold. And you might say, I lost mine. Now that's where you got to be careful, because when you turn it around, things disappear. So I'm over here on looking for bold. I'm back to bold now. And I told you what I said there. Now it goes this way, I think. Yep, there's Finn. So from bold here, it's simply that way. And that takes us to Jesus' power, let us live forever. And got a picture of Finn on it here. And it says, draw what you think heaven will be like. Oh, my goodness. Now, there's one for you. Draw what heaven can be like. Now, here's what I put. because I've heard a lot of things about heaven, and of course, heaven's all explained in here pretty well. Sounds pretty good. But I put down, and there's a song about this too. I got a question mark. I can only imagine. Peace, love, kindness, no pain, no worries. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? So that's what I put. But I'm sure you can come up with a pretty picture or something that you think about heaven. So now you're ready to do it yourself. And you can draw or write what you want on the space, the blank space that's right here. And you just take your time, and something will come into your head. But heaven's a big place, so I'm sure you can come up with something right here. So we're going to just pause for a moment. You can pause, or we'll pause. Take your time and do your thing. Well, welcome back. It's good to see you again. How was it? Did you draw something on here, or did you write something? I'll bet it was good. I just know it was, because you've been so good throughout this class. I'm hoping, though, that maybe you could write an email or send a text or contact Catherine or Nate or the church. I think they gave you some ways to do that, because we'd love to see your pictures or your drawings. That would be really great. And you know what? There's several reasons we would like that. Jesus' power lets us live forever. Yes, forever. Let me say that again. Jesus' power lets us live forever. Yes, forever. If you send things into us, we will be able to help remember you forever, which we'd want to do. And we also, of course, we want to remember Jesus and God, who gives us the life forever. So that's pretty exciting. So we hope that you can do that for us, and we're looking forward to seeing you again. And then we need to put this thing back to where it was, to Ramsey, and I made it this time. We're at Ramsey, and we're going to see you one more class, number 5, and we can't wait to see you. Please bring your, don't forget your imagination. It's nice to see you. Glad you came today. Bye-bye.
I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. 'Cause God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, Everybody clap